What's up everybody? With Global just around the corner, March 18th, Monster Never Cry will be launching, and the official Discord actually has some solid information in the guides channel to help you when starting out in the game. I am currently on day 17, so if we go into my bonus, you can see right here, day 17, so a little over 2 weeks in, and figured I'd go over the information given as I did use this when I started out. Let's get it. All information will be in the video description down below for the Play or Apple Store links, Discord, etc. So if interested, you can look down there. So heading over to the Monster Never Cry Discord, first thing is the mini guide by Discord members Fish and Jinshi. All credit goes to them. Clicking on the Google Doc link, you can see it is very well organized and has a lot of useful information. The first page has your FAQ or your frequently asked questions. A lot of these games I play, I see the same questions being asked over and over and over, so it's nice to see a bunch of them answered here. It has the current codes, which will most likely be added onto when Global launches, and shows you where to put them in, because some games do it differently, some go through your profiles, and some have an event tab. Honestly, this is probably top 3 of the questions I always see asked in every single game I play. Where's the codes? What are the codes? I need those rewards. A tier list that is being worked on, which I'll get into after. Best ways to spend your gems. I do believe this is for both free-to-play and spenders, because being a free-to-play myself, I've been definitely using my gems for most of these. How to increase your power, some of the top packs to buy if you want to spend your money. I won't cover everything, as you can click the link yourself and check it out, but it has beginner tips, recommended team compositions, which is like your tanks in the front, range DPS support in the back. Then it also goes into detail, as there are different game modes where this does change up a little bit. Lord Vault, which is basically your various shops. Like if we go into the game right here, you can see if you click on it, there's so many shops. You have your daily shop, you have your lucky shop, glyph shop, Evo Gem shop, Rebel shop, Arena shop, Class shop, Throne shop. They just keep, Archdemon shop, they keep on coming. Look at this, Evo Soul shop, Void shop, Guardian shop. There's a lot of shops in this game. So it is nice that they give recommendations, because when I first started out, I was overwhelmed. I was like, oh my god, what is all this? And also keep in mind, not everything is going to be unlocked right away. Like if we go over to the daily shop, no, not that one. Was it the lucky shop? But some of the things you won't see right when you start off, like if I click on this, like the talent essence, I don't remember seeing when I first started. These talent crystals, talent pearls, none of this was there right at the beginning. I believe these are triggered by something through progression, whether it's through ascending a hero to a certain amount of stars or progressing through campaign. I can't really remember. But yeah, some of the shops will have stuff that's not available to you right away. Then you have like how to gain power. It's your typical stuff in these type of games, you know, level up your heroes, star up your heroes, gear, runes, whatever it may be. How to upgrade heroes. So the ascension process, you can see use anything other than Hellfires as food for other heroes. Hellfires are the best type of heroes in this game, which I'll get into when I go over the tier list. Pretty sure this is not fully completed. As you can see, some have blanks like 6 to 7 star. But for the most part, it's filled in. I'm sure if you ask in the Discord, someone will be able to help you out. This has 2 separate ones, one for the 2 rare factions, Dragonic. I think it's Dragonic or Draconic. Not really too sure. But then it has Abyssal, and then you also have your regular factions as seen down below. Another thing to point out is this game has a second awakening, so after 10 stars of your hero, you can then use resources listed here to improve your hero further. This is a really solid mini guide, and it's always nice to see the community from a game helping out the players. As for the second link, the tier list, there's 2 at the moment in the channel. One looks to be from the same Discord members that did the mini guide, and then the other is from Sheriff and Kasumi. Once again, hopefully I'm saying that name right. I like this one right here because it says the names, and if you're a new player like myself, just seeing the icon is a bit confusing. Then you have to go into the game, you got to go into the gallery, look around for that icon. It's just much more easier when you can see the actual name. So for this one, you can see they have SS as the highest tier. And remember, in the mini guide, use all heroes that aren't Hellfire as food. Well, this is why. You can see as I'm scrolling down here, all Hellfire are rated quite highly, minus a few here and there. Being a new player, I haven't really had experience with a lot of these rare faction heroes like Peria. I believe that's like a newer hero. Vespa, but Octasia think that's how you say it. You get 2 copies from just, I believe, from the daily logins from starting out. So what I did when I actually saw this link and looked at the image, I went into the game and then so basically I'll show you in the game. I went into monsters. I went over here to gallery. I looked for their icon. I was like, why is Vespa rated so highly? So I went over to the Abyssal faction. Now, being a new player, I don't even know where Vespa is. So comment down below if you can tell me, because I'm looking right here in the faction for Abyssal. I do not see Vespa anywhere. So I don't know if this is like an exclusive hero that maybe will come out randomly. Like, I don't know how this works, but this hero, not even in the gallery. But if you look at the next one, say like Lilith, you just look at their skills, you can see like it does attack to all enemies and steals their attack. So obviously this hero is going to be a pretty high damaging hero, and just doing stuff like that, looking over the hero, looking over their skills, and then using my judgment to understand why they're rated so highly. If you click on beginner tips, it does give you a little description of specific heroes that will be of use to you when starting out, which is a nice addition, because obviously when you're starting out, you're not going to just get all these rare faction heroes, all the top tier heroes. So you do want to know what kind of like legendary heroes you can use, you can star up, invest into, that may help you for the early and mid game. And then as you transition into the late and end game, you can start worrying about those 2 rare factions. The other tier list looks to be a little similar here, but it does have some changes to the hero placements. It also has different tiers, like this one has triple S. But like I said, this isn't an in-depth video, but more so to share with you some resources that are already available for when you start out on global launch. Shout out to the members who provided all this information for the community. I might try to get in contact with some of these Discord members so I can maybe make a tier list video where I go more in depth, because they are way more knowledgeable than I am. But for now, I think these will do and at least point you in the right direction as a new player. Let me know down in the comments if you're going to be trying this game out. And as always, thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next one.